Here are 6 exciting Coronation Street spoilers for next week, including a reunion, a secret meetup, and abuse truths. Stick around. Spoiler 1. Megan arranges a secret meetup. On the street, Megan drops a bombshell on Will. She's going away for a while. Will instantly panics and can't help but ask what she'll say if anyone thinks she's ill. He's worried, and it's written all over his face. Later, outside the school, Will goes full drama mode, begging Megan to dump Daniel because it's killing him seeing them together. Megan promises she'll try, keeping him sweet for now. Over dinner at the bistro, Daniel apologizes for being a bit intense, but confesses he can't help how he feels about her. When he casually suggests reporting Will's harassment to Mrs. Corrie, Megan swiftly changes the topic. Smooth deflection. Things get spicier at the athletics meet when a runner named Lee reminds Will they used to race in Hull. While Will is distracted, Lee rings Megan and she arranges to meet him in the Guayneel after the race. What's Megan plotting? Spoiler 2. Shona wants the truth from Jody. With David stuck at the hospital, a knackered Shona barely gets her slippers on before Jod launches into attack mode. She drags up their shared past, accusing Shona of ditching her with their nightmare parents and never caring. Subtle, not even slightly. Shona's left reeling and wondering how on earth to respond. Trying for calm, Shona takes Jod for breakfast at the cafe, but it all goes sideways when Kit walks in and Jod bolts like she's seen a ghost. Back at number 8, Shona demands answers, curious how Jod even knows Kit in the first place. Kit fills in the blanks, revealing he found Jod in the woods on crash night. Wrists bound, petrified, and clearly fleeing someone. Shona's stunned. Meanwhile, Jod attends a domestic abuse support group, absorbing Ellie's harrowing story until Bethany rings to say Jod's back home mid-meltdown. Later, Jod plays happy helper at the cafe, flirts outrageously with Carl, earning a sharp warning from Abby, while Shona admits to David she's tempted to track down their dad to uncover the real truth. Something's not adding up, and Jod's rewriting more than memories. Spoiler 3, Carla and Lisa get back together. At Underworld, Betsy goes full emotional negotiator, reminding Carla they were once a proper family and could be again, insisting both she and her mom still love her. No pressure. Over in the cafe, Roy gently tells Lisa it's the anniversary of Haley's death and that he's heading to the boating lake where he scattered her ashes. In peak Roy wisdom mode, he also nudges Carla to make peace with Lisa because Haley definitely wouldn't approve of the sulking. Fate jumps in when Carla pops into the bistro to book a client lunch and is handed a letter from Ryan inviting her to lunch with Lisa. Romantic, right? Except Carla's forced to switch her phone off mid-meal and accidentally ghosts Lisa completely. A very drunk Lisa storms into the hotel restaurant and tears strips off Carla for standing her up. Awkward. The next morning, a painfully hungover Lisa admits she remembers almost none of it, but all's forgiven as the pair announce at the Rovers they're officially back together. Cheers all round. There's unwanted bonus drama, though, as a tearary Sally turns up unloading marriage woes on Lisa. Carla quietly calls Tim to come collect his wife. Exits Sally. Spoiler for Tyrone has it out with Carl. Carl Webster steps out of the bathroom in the streetcar's flat and gets the fright of his life. Tyrone's there, blocking the exit and brandishing his crutch like a weapon. Not exactly a warm welcome. Tyrone slams him against the wall and demands the truth. No messing, no escape. Later in the Rovers, Tyrone spills all to Fizz and Kevin, recounting the showdown blow by blow. Whether Carl's secrets are finally about to come out remains to be seen, but Tyrone clearly isn't backing down. Spoiler 5. A truce is made as Ben is rushed to hospital. Leanne breezes into the pub and casually drops a bombshell, suggesting to Maggie that she'd like to buy her out. Eva nearly chokes on her drink while Maggie immediately smells a conspiracy and accuses Eva of sneaky backroom plotting as Eva and Maggie swap insults over the fate of Maggie's share. Ben heads off to sort the beer delivery and promptly clutches his chest. Not great timing. Leanne ups the ante with a $160,000 offer, which Maggie flatly rejects before chaos strikes when Leanne's bag tangles around a bar stool and sends Maggie sprawling. Eva then spots Ben looking gray and clammy. When he admits he's been having heart palpitations, Eva dials for an ambulance in full panic mode. Over at A and E, Will is already hovering anxiously over an unwell Megan. Could secrets be about to spill? Back at home, Eva and Maggie are still squabbling over Ben's breakfast until Ben snaps. Finally, they agree to call a truce for his heart if nothing else.
Spoiler.
Kevin loses control in Coronation Street. Spoilers next week. Kevin drags himself home and gloomily stares at an old photo of him and Debbie back when life wasn't a complete mess. The nostalgia quickly curdles into rage. And before you can say anger management, Kevin's tearing the living room apart in a full-blown meltdown. Tyrone, who's followed him in, stands frozen in shock as cushions fly and emotions spill. Finally spent, Kevin admits to Tyrone that he's at the end of his rope, exhausted, heartbroken, and with nowhere left to turn. And if you enjoyed these Coronation Street spoilers, subscribe so you can come back for more news from the cobbles.